Have y'all ever picked up a tool that's just... Oh man. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel this evening. Tonight I have an order that I placed. I paid for this stuff from the Tool Lady. I have a subscriber here. We're going to go ahead and open this up while I talk about it, but I have an awesome subscriber here that has been on me to try these tools for a while. So we're going to open this box and show you when I try a new tool brand, whether I'm paying for them or not, and I did pay for all of these. I like to try enough of their tools that I can actually make a decision. So with this particular brand, that's a little tough on the old wallet. But let's pop this open and see what's inside. Have you ever ordered stuff in the recent history that came wrapped nicely like this in the brown paper? Because these tools don't actually have all the plastic wrappings, apparently, that you get with most other tool brands. So this is a little different. Well, let's open these up and let's see what I got in each one. We'll start with the most insignificant. How about that? But we have some cool stuff here. And this brand is going to be PB Swiss. I wanted to see what their stuff was like. So I've heard such amazing things. And we already know I'm a huge fan, well, that's right out of my pocket, of my Vera ratcheting screwdrivers. So PB makes one, and I had to go ahead and get one. I went ahead and got some of their bits to give a try, too. Some of their long Phillips, their little short Phillips, and some T25s over here as well. Just some of my most commonly used stuff. I want to see how their bits hold up compared to everyone else's. Well, let's go ahead and start with a couple of small things here. And I cut the tape on these a second ago. These are all taped up tight and just fantastically. But inside here, I wanted a couple of stubbies. And a big part of the whole reason of looking into PB Swiss was that Vera does not make, really, a ratcheting stubby. I think they do, but it only came in maybe an advent calendar or something like that from them. But PB Swiss actually makes a stubby. And the design is just... wow. It has forward and reversing right here on the black ring. You can hear that. You've got forward, and it has a stop in the middle that's locked up, and then reverse. But your ratcheting mechanism is so crisp. You hear that? Then locked up, and then on to reverse. Then, for bit storage, a lot of stubbies just don't really have bit storage. But this one, the back end, it just has little edges right here. You know, Vera, you have this button you push, and they pop out. And that's how it all stores. On the little PB Swiss here, you just pull this cap here on the top. And it comes out and snaps into place, and it turns even right here. How cool is that? So you can get right to your bit that you want. Grab what you want out of here, magnetically right in the front. Very nice magnet. You can hear that when it goes in. Just a good lockup. And then this closes, and you're ready to drive. Just like that. But just the whole feel of these, it's just quality all the way through. And I haven't even put these on the job site yet. They just came in the mail just a few minutes ago, actually. So had to get right in here and get this opened up because I want to see them too. But really neat little stubby there. I went ahead and got one of their regular non-ratcheting stubbies as well. And every single one of these, if you can see that or not, has a serial number right on the front. So all their stuff has serials. Kind of cool. Then this little stubby has that same bit carousel that pulls out and snaps. Rotates as well. You can pick your bit. Nice firm magnet in the front. And then you have a nice little stubby right there. Anyway, I just had to try these out. That is too cool. So the ratcheting stubby, same handle, just has the ratcheting mechanism added there on the front. But boy, this is going to be a great addition. Now, staying in the same theme from them, we have a full-size ratcheting driver because I wanted to see the comparison between these two and which one I'd like the most. It looks to me like without a bit, the PB Swiss is just maybe 1/4 of an inch longer than the Vera. But some of the other stuff here, the nose on the PB Swiss is pretty well exactly the same size as the bit holder portion on the end of the Vera. So what I was worried about originally looking at these two was that this PB Swiss front end would be a lot thicker than that one, because it's really hard to tell from a picture, you know, unless somebody actually shows it to you. That's why we're here. Hit that like button down there if you enjoy these videos, by the way. That'll keep us getting suggested for you. And I was worried that maybe this would not reach down in the same spots that this Vera does. But even though this is thinner back here, and it may have some benefits to that if you needed to put a wrench on it or something, but for your ratchet screwdrivers, I don't think you're doing that really. Hear that action? We can compare it. Just, I don't know, sharper sound over here. Just a more muted sound with the ratcheting system here. Just has an extremely quality feel to it. One of the big things that is noticeable just right off the bat with these two is this is completely rigid. There's no flex in this PB Swiss at all from the back to the front. It's a solid design. There's no flex here at the ratchet or anything. On the Vera, if you can see that or not, you have flex right here. This is a loose connection at the ratchet. So it doesn't really affect that much. I mean, how precise are we getting with our screw driving? But, I mean, really. But this has been my favorite driver for a very long time. Largely, you know, the hand grip is fantastic on this. I love all my drivers feeling like that. This has a nice feel as well, though. And just the ratchet, it's hard to explain unless you hold one of these. But this ratchet mechanism is just impressive. And this is going to go in my pocket for a while. And we're going to see what differences there are. The actual size of the handle, the Vera gets a little thicker just right here at this one bump. But otherwise, this is pretty much right. Now, the bit storage is completely different. On the PB Swiss, you have all your bits right there. So the Vera, I think, their little design of popping up like that is really, really good. PB Swiss, you push this up, and then this flips over, and you have all your bits right here. So it closes solidly. It all feels very well built. It's just different, and it's going to take me a minute to get used to. On here, we have actually 10 bits that we can store. So I believe on the Vera, we have 6. So you have 6 bits on the Vera, 10 bits on the PB Swiss. Now, PB Swiss is a significantly more expensive driver, but the quality does really show in the two, I believe. I think this whole system is a whole lot more refined on the PB Swiss. But, I mean, they're both very quality drivers. So you have to decide which one you like the best. Form factor, how it fits your hand, and just how far you want to go with hand tools. Because let me tell you, this little rabbit hole of PB Swiss tools can get expensive very, very fast. Think Snap-on or anything like that. These are made in Switzerland. So all Swiss-made stuff. They've got a factory over there, and that's just where they make their tools. There's nothing that I know of that they're not making themselves. It's kind of a neat company to get in with, trying their tools. But you may end up doing what I did. I made an order, bought a couple of things, and I thought about it overnight, and I went back on there and I bought a couple of more things, and then I thought about it, and I went ahead and ordered these. So I had 3 orders for this poor lady, and she put them all in one box for me, thank goodness. But when you get to a certain price point, you think about things just a little bit. And I use a lot of very nice tools here, y'all know that. But you go price them. The Tool Lady, go look that up here in the U.S. That'll be your PB Swiss distributor. Super nice lady, and gets your things right out to you. I had these within, just maybe 3 days or so, and it's just post office service, so you know how they can be sometimes. But look at these guys. Look at those. Now, that'll class up your Vito bag. But PB Swiss in metric and imperial, I have to have both here. We have both kinds of fasteners all the time, so I have no choice. But even every single Allen key has a serial number on it. These are all, you know, they have a fantastic warranty as well on all this stuff, but just beautiful craftsmanship on every bit of this. But just wanted to show you guys all these things. I kind of probably went a little overboard getting set up here, but man, they're just awesome. I had to get them out and play with them tonight a little bit. Figured I might as well show you guys. But don't forget to subscribe down there if you haven't already. I know a lot of you guys that watch, YouTube says 85% are not subscribed. So hit that button. Let's get you on the team here so we can all hang out and talk tools down there. Leave me a comment. Let me know, do you use PB Swiss? Have you bought any of their stuff? If you did, what did you think? I know there's very few videos on this stuff out there. They have some kind of cool company videos, but these are just amazing feeling ratcheting drivers. And I've never heard a bad word about these. So I had to have some of these Allen keys. I've been using Vera's for a long time, and Bondus. Bondus is the USA made that look, they have kind of a rainbow look to them too, but these just, yeah. Had to get them, try them out. We're changing so many things like shower valves and fittings in the hotels now that I use Allen keys more than I ever thought I would. So anyway, that's what they are. But thank y'all for stopping by tonight, checking out some awesome tools with me. Hit that subscribe button. We'll look forward to seeing you guys in the future here.